Hey, I hope you are having a fantastic day. I made a post yesterday and it made me start thinking about you and your business. If we've never met before, hi, I'm Candus Kampfer and I love to help business owners and bookkeepers customize QuickBooks. So yesterday, I was thinking about the fuel prices. Have you noticed that they have gone up? I'm sure you have. So I made this post on Instagram and it was like, is this only in California? I was like driving, my husband was driving, just so you know, I was very safe when I did this, but he was driving. I'm like, oh my goodness, look at the gas prices. And I wonder how many businesses this is impacting. So it made me start thinking about you. And I made this little post on Instagram and I was like, is this only California or your fuel prices? And 75% of you said, yep, yours have increased. And 25% was like even more, right? Where you're located, depending on the state that you're in. And it made me start thinking about business and how, as things are increasing, it is even more valuable than ever to know what's happening in your business. And I was curious, how's your QuickBooks going, right? We talk QuickBooks. I help you with your bookkeeping. So how's it going? Do you have your reports designed in a way that's helping you make business decisions? Do you know if you're profitable, whether you're a trucking company, whether you're in construction, you're a consultant? These fuel prices and everything else that's increasing is going to directly impact your business. And we want to make sure that you're profitable. So my question is, do you know, have you started customizing your QuickBooks? Do you have it designed in a way? All right. So I want to kind of go through and actually share my QuickBooks screen with you so that we can talk about it a little bit. Sound good? Let's talk about some reports to be looking at. So whether you're a desktop user or online, some of the things that you're going to want to start looking at is going under reports, company and financial, and you're going to want to start looking at your profitability. Okay. So depending on what business you're in, it might be job costing. So construction, or if you have individual jobs, if you have like rental properties or other things, depending on your business model, there's variables. You might be looking at classes, right? Or maybe you're looking at just a standard profit and loss, but you need to understand how to design this so that you can actually read it. Because what I'm realizing as I was thinking about business myself, right? Like I'm in business too. We have different businesses, like how much knowing this data is a huge pivotal moment. So if you are a online user, yours is going to be under reports, and then you could look at your profit and loss if you have it under favorites. Otherwise, if you haven't watched my video on how to do favorites, you can do that over here with the little star, but profit and loss, right? So are you looking to see how profitable you are? Because as business changes, this is going to be a key. Okay. So whether you want to know by job specifically or just in general, you're going to want to actually customize your reports. And I'm actually hosting a workshop. So if you've never come to my Customizing QuickBooks workshop, I'm actually going to be teaching this. So if you're like, yeah, I realize this is really something I need and I have not been doing it, I'm going to be teaching it. And I thought I'd let you know. I actually have classes next week. So you can register to attend. We're going to be talking about the 3 keys to customizing QuickBooks. So it's going to be how do you read your reports, how to make sure you're using only the features you need to be using, because there's a lot of different features in QuickBooks. You don't need to be using them all. So whether you've attended before or you'd like to attend again, make sure you register. To attend is completely free, but you do have to register to get the link. And I have 3 dates. We're doing these live. There's special workshops I do a couple times a year, so make sure you save your seat. But we're going to be talking about exactly this. How do you make sure you have the data you need to make decisions, right? So we always think about tax time, right? Like I wrote an email the other day. It's like tax time. It's like a little, like, I kind of think of a Broadway play, right? Like tax time and all these little people singing tax time. Yet QuickBooks isn't just about tax time. I tell you, you've probably heard me if you've ever watched some of my videos before, that it's also about making decisions, right? And so this is part of that. It's going like, where do we need to increase our prices? Where do we need to focus our energy? What are the products that we need to double down on, or the services that really are our bread and butter that's going to help us get through some of this stuff, right? And then where are the places that we can adjust? Are we charging enough, or do we need to pivot? And that's what you can start learning when you get your QuickBooks set up in a way that gives you that data. Let me know if this sounds good and if you've saved your seat, what you are most excited to learn. Again, you can go to canduskampfer.com/workshop and let me know, are the prices of fuel, or in general, right? Like wood costs, all the different increases, are they impacting your business? I'm curious. I'd love to know. I love business, so I'd love to know. let me know below. And I look forward to seeing you on the workshop. Thank you for being part of my community. And I want your reports to be a level at least 9 or 10. Like 9, let's go with 8 or 9, where you're like, yes, it's customized. I can make decisions. Because you're doing all that work. We might as well be able to use it to make decisions and be able to go to your tax appointment, give them a couple reports, and that's it. Believe it or not, that is possible. So if right now you're like, oh my gosh, when I go to see my tax professional, it's so stressful because I can't give them the data you need. It's because you have the tool. You have QuickBooks. Let's get it set up just for you. All right. Thank you for being part of my community. Let me know what you're excited to learn. See you soon. Bye.